of IREDA. The stock has been focused amid fundraising plans. We believe they're looking to raise 4,500 crores through various instruments. Pradip Kumar Das, Chairman and Managing Director at IREDA, joins in. Mr. Das, thank you for joining us this morning. IREDA has been in the news, and it's been in a lot of news. The stock has also been an outperformer since its listing. But walk us through, what are these fundraising plans? How do you plan to raise the money you're looking to? It's a significant sum of money that you're looking to raise, and of course, what will you do with the proceeds?
Yeah, good morning and thank you, Samina. And first of all, let me tell you what was the history of this company. Since 37 years, we are working in this space, and we're the pure play largest green finance company in the country. And if it's last 4 years, we have grown almost 3 times, more than 3 times of our loan book. And what is the constraint 3-4 years back was the net worth. That net worth was stagnant fairly for 4 years, 2,200 to 2,300 around till 1920. So 2021 onwards, we could get the dividend exemption from Government of India for continuously 4 years, and then government infused 1,500 crore equity. Then we had IPO in November. So sigma of all the things enabled the net worth to go up to 9,100. And being a NBFC, the basic criteria is what is your net worth and how many times you can leverage, 7 to 8 times. But if you go for 8 times, then your CRAR will be down. If CRAR is down, then your rating will be down. Then we have been upgraded since last 2 years from AA to AAA stable. That is the highest rating by the rating agencies. So far, 4 or 5 agencies, they have rated us as a AAA stable. So what is our intent now is, we have the demand size. There is no issue at all because 500 gigawatt to be installed. As of now, around 205 in non-fossil is there, and the roughly 3,000 capacity addition will be there, for which 30 lakh crores of investment will be required. And out of which 21-22 lakh, if it is considered debt capital, and out of that 50% is expected to come to NBFC. And IREDA is a leading NBFC in this space. Almost 30-35% of the NBFC share is coming from IREDA. And in the likely the RE plan of Government of India, already MNRE has announced 50 gigawatt bidding annually. So against 12 to 13 gigawatt bidding or 15 gigawatt bidding, instead of 50 gigawatt bidding has been planned. That means government's policy, government's machinery is fully aligned for that 50 gigawatt capacity additions and annually. And whatever fund requirement is there, entity like IREDA has to play a key role, being the sole extended arm of MNRE. Now, what was the constraint? That was the constraint was only net worth, because our expertise was never been questioned by the stakeholder. We are even today considered as the most preferred lending agency in this space, and we would continue to do like that. So, a couple of things we had to address before our IPO, and during roadshow, what we had communicated to our prospective shareholders, we have lived up to the expectation what we had committed to them, that we will continue to enhance our loan book, we will continue to enhance the profitability, we will continue to give you much better qualitative corporate governance. And today we are in the country the first entity in banking and non-banking space who could publish the reporting audited result in the market. And that is what and continuously and consistently we are upgrading ourselves in this space. We will be sustaining and returning that, and drastically we have reduced our NPA, net NPA, from 7.12 in March 20 to 0.95 in June 24. Not only just loan book has grown, but absolute terms, the NPA has also been reduced from 2,400 gross NPA, it has come down to roughly around 1,400. So, and net NPA has come down to some 500 and down. In the time to come, we'll continue to work on reducing, because old NPAs we are trying to address settling this. And one input I would like to share here with the stakeholders is that whenever we have settled the accounts, most of the accounts we have realized the principal and simple interest, or principal the cost of funds. So that is a encouraging news for any project finance company having an NPA account in place. And our project appraisal system and review monitoring system and NPA management system is so robust that has enabled us not only to improve the qualitative governance, but also to reduce the NPA and enable us to ensure a healthy qualitative loan book in our total 63,000 crore. And in that 63,000 crore, plain vanilla is around 58%. And 18% is coming from emerging sector. But 4 5 years down the line, what we have envisaged, more and more business is going to come from emerging space. And in emerging space, again, the stakeholder expect from us the kind of maturity and expertise what we have exhibited in the past. We should continue to sustain that. So because of that, we need fair amount of equity additions. And this 4,500, what we are going to take to our board tomorrow for taking in principle approval, as well as we have already requested our ministry MNRE to give us the consent from Government of India through DIPAM. That is also in pipeline, and this is a tentative figure. We do not know, and by the time we go and hit the market, be it for whatever mode, SEBI-approved mode, be it OFS or QIP or any kind of mode, we will be also revisiting the figure 4,500. Right now, we have planned 4,500 likely figure for February.
All right. Sir, the other question is, and here I want your understanding on margins going forward. How are you expecting them to pan out based on the your lending profile at the moment, and could it potentially change over the course of the next 3 to 4 years?
We are continuously working to reduce the borrowing cost that you have seen, and every quarter our borrowing cost is coming down. But when you talk about NIM, because we are not simple and ordinary finance organization, we are a project finance in new and emerging space. Now, new and emerging means sector is risky, and we have to be very careful to have a risk management in place. At the same time, we have to ensure the sector to come up. And if the will load the entirely risk premium to the sector, then probably will not be in a position to make the project viable. So we have to be very sensitive to it and sensible to it. And we have ensured that in the past. And if you see, despite working in new and emerging space in last 37 years, we have financed more than 1,31,000 crore, and our cumulative write-off is just 202 crore. That speaks our competency, capability, our intent to support the sector. See, we can easily enhance the interest rate that because so much of demand we are having, whatever net worth we are having, easily whatever we can borrow, we can lend. We don't have any problem. But the moment we raise the interest rate, the NIM may go up, but the projects which are becoming viable today, that may not become viable. So as a result, what will happen? The 500 gigawatt capacity addition, that speed, that may get dented. And moreover, our intent is to ensure not only the project is developed, qualitative asset book is also built. So therefore, we are not going for a very higher net interest component, but we are trying to reduce the borrowing cost gradually. See, a couple of initiatives we have taken, which we are going to get the result very soon. One is that 54 EC capital gain. We have requested Government of India, and we understand that is in the advanced stage of consideration. Once we get, that will enable us at least 5-10 bips reduction in our borrowing cost, average cost.
Right.
Second, we have opened an office in Gift City. The operation of that likely to commence maybe in a couple of months. And once it happens, so we can enable those forex lending to our developers who are keen to, in fact, they're keenly waiting for us how soon we can start it. Because today, our overseas borrowing has drastically come down. March 20, our resource composition, 57% was forex and 43% was domestic.
Right.
Today, June, it was 86% is domestic and 14% is 16% is forex and 84% domestic.
Right.
So that will enable us to further reduce.
Right. Yes, it looks exciting for IREDA. Thank you so much for laying it out for our viewers, and we'll hopefully catch you soon. Well, a quick move now from a